Hello everyone. So there's an interesting conversation that I'm going to talk about. So I traveled yesterday. I traveled from Abuja to Lagos, right? And so I sat in a plane with someone, and first of all, somehow they said the seats were booked, so I was put in a middle seat. I hate middle seat because now you're squished, especially if it's even female. If they are women, I don't mind, I relax my body, but especially most times if they're going to put you in a middle seat, I always end up, maybe there are two men in the middle of, I'm so uncomfortable. So as much as possible, when I get into a plane, the first thing I'll say, I want a window seat. The window seat, if you carry your body link with, and some people will just sit there anyhow, yakata, like say they did their house. So I had gone in, we didn't come early, and so it's not that we didn't even come early. We did come early, but I think what happened was, I think they merged two planes, two passenger, because our flight actually now left before the time it was actually supposed to leave. But to cut a long story short, there was no window seat, I was told, and so it was only middle seat. When I came in now, where I was supposed to sit, a gentleman was already sitting by the window. So the middle, I was supposed to sit in the middle, but meanwhile the other aisle seat, there was nobody. So I sat down there. I said, okay, when the person that has the aisle seat comes, I will come in. So the guy was not like, share your seat is supposed to be the middle. I say, no, I'm going to wait for whoever is coming. When they come, let me enjoy the aisle seat. But to cut a long story short, once again, I'm cutting a long story short, the person in that aisle seat didn't come. So I ended up sitting in the aisle seat, and there was space between us. So normally what happens, like if I'm in a plane, I call my husband before the plane takes off. We gist a little bit, we do a small gist. And then when I get to where I'm going to, of course, immediately we are landing, I'm calling him to say, oh, we've landed. So we do that to each other. He too, the same thing when he's traveling. So my husband now called, we're now talking, and now like, I was not telling him, I said, we've almost missed the plane. So what happened? They haven't ready. We came on early. We came on. I couldn't even check my luggage in. Thank God, it was something that I could carry in my hand. Even when I came to the plane, they now said that, oh, the space was filled, so they put it in there, whatever they said they normally call that thing. This story long ago, I'm still coming to you. So after I was speaking, someone was like, you would have missed the place. I said, waiting, if I miss the place, I'll just go back home and go and stay with my husband. So we just laughed over it. Apparently, that man beside us was an Afema, was Sesa command. So when I finished, he just might say, Ogbo, meaning, how are you? I'm like, fine. He said, oh, are you a Sakoto? He said, yes. He told me where he was from, and then we just started gisting, and then we found out that we knew each other to the extent that even my uncle, my mother's immediate junior brother, had taught him in primary school or something. Like, in those days when you finish secondary school, you do some job before you go to university or something. You go and be teaching and stuff like that. They had done. Even my husband had done that. So we're not like, oh, it wasn't like it's a small word. I'm like, oh, because what happened? I was like, do you know my grandfather? Because Amame Benomo, my grandfather in our place is very popular. I mean, he had the first clinic there, so a lot of people knew him and stuff like that. Like, oh, do you know Amame Benomo? I'm like, okay, that's my maternal grandfather. That's when he talked about his own destiny. This already long ago as they go. So when I started, we started a conversation. So we're not like, oh, okay, yeah, we taught him that he's gonna call when he gets to Lagos. He was gonna call my uncle, and then stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, fine. Then somehow I don't even know how the conversation entered into Nigeria. The guy didn't. So he was like, oh, what's your name? So when I call your uncle, I said, look, my name is Aisha. I definitely did not add the Yusufu, because I just love it when I meet people that don't even know me or don't recognize me. It's such a beautiful thing. I'll just be having my cool conversation. Sometimes when I work, especially when I'm out of Nigeria, I'm most like, oh, please. If I see a black person, I'm like, oh, please, don't be a Nigerian. Don't know me. Anyway, so we're just having. So I don't know how the talk now entered Nigeria, talking about Nigerian and everything. And then he was trying to defend Tinubu in the sense that, oh, things that have been happening, that they're happening, it's been happening before, it's not now. Why are people now making it as if it's a now issue? Nigerians don't expect miracle. That Nigerians, even the educated ones, they are not really educated, they don't notice. I can't look the bros. So while he was talking at one time, so I was like, excuse us, no, I should let him finish. Then when I'm done, finish, I said, no, Wahala. Me as a let person finish talk like this, so I allowed him to finish. He did everything, he finished. Then and I said we finished, but to smile my thoughts. I thought you wanted to interrupt first. I said no, I said no. Let me speak. The way I talk, I said no. I said no. You have to listen, because I sat down here and I listened to you. So when I so there was someone that was in front of the plane, and I looked, but it was later I found out that they were all traveling together. So maybe it's his son or whatever, I don't know, related to him, where they were all traveling together. Because I want to look back, because I was like, no, you have to let me speak. So I started talking about, I said, look, let me tell you something. For me, that kind of talk, when you say, me, they add facts. I said, let's even forget the fact that nobody expected that, oh, there's going to be a miracle. There's nobody that is going to come and start a miracle. But people should see that we are going front, not hurtling backward. So I said, look, fine. I said, if you say all this or that, because I was talking about Jakuta, steel mill and stuff like that and whatever. I said, what about the cost of governance? Is this someone that is supposed to come and cut the cost of governance? I said, so I then started bringing this. I said 90 billion was spent on subsidy for Hajj. People are dying of hunger. I said, I'm a Muslim. There's nowhere that God said that you must go for Hajj. The injunction is that you should go to Hajj when you have the money. So why are we subsidizing Hajj? Why are we still subsidizing it? You take away petroleum subsidy. And I said, look, I am always for the removal of petroleum subsidy, but not in the manner that you take it away without any cushioning effect put in place. And then at the same time, your naira, you devalue it, you remove this thing from it and leave it to free fall. How do you expect things to stabilize? I said beyond that, as I started reeling out, things that had been done. I said beyond that, you go to buy private presidential jet in the midst of suffering and hunger, in the midst of people going through, a lot of things that they are going through. 500 million was what was used to give the people who are supposed to sit down and do this that committee on minimum wage. I said, who does that? Who spends so much money? 3 billion naira was used to verify, social register that their party started for the payment of to give poor people, some conditional. How much were they giving? Was it 5, 10, 20,000? How much was it? Were they giving? You use 3 billion naira that people are using. I said they use how much to go and buy vehicles, for custom. 300 and something million naira for bulletproof tires, because of course they've made our life so endangered. They know there's no security anyway, and it's just to use our money to buy all of these things. I said National Assembly spending so much money on on their vehicles and stuff like that. In short, I was just really, because me, I don't have time that time and energy to come and start arguing whatever with you. I will give you, but the man was just saying, yeah, you are right, it's true, it's true, you are right. Now there the conversation end. And so everybody just everybody kukuma respect in space as we did there. So Pale if they hear this one, so I mean maybe not they support anyhow, please let's stop that. Because one of the things I said, you see those educated people that you talked about, that you say, I say you are one of them. Because me, I can be very blunt. I say you are one of them. I read out this. I said, then why this need to defend what cannot be defended? What is the real essence of it all? You're defending someone saying what that people, it has been bad before. Was that not why you came to campaign and say you're going to make it better? Yet you were not voted for. You read your way into election. Yet you cannot give people good governance, and people are sitting down and defending. Anyway, the time is 1:54 a.m. and I need to wake up by 4 a.m. I have 2 hours, 6 minutes. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.